Precious souls, welcome to our happy space. I'm glad you're here. Under the protection of Archangel Michael, 444 on the clock, look at that. We've got, the angels are present. They are protecting our space. Only the clearest messages will be channeled through me and through these cards today. Let's connect with your higher self, your guardian angels, your spirit guides and ancestors. Spirits in the house. Let's find out what they want to say. I keep getting this song in my head. I think it was Tom Petty who sang it. Don't come around here no more. Hey, don't come around here no more. Whatever you're looking for. Hey! Retrograde energy here, like it's like the return of the people of the past. Just want to get one more sip of that good energy you got going on there. Don't come around here no more. Spirit, you're hilarious. I love it. Oh, I got goosebumps. All right, what do we got for the collective that are watching? One more split. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are taking reversals. Woo! These cards are slippery and they want to come out. Why do I'm supposed to take this? I don't know why. What is this? Judgment in reverse. Oh goodness. Okay, just channeled. What's on the bottom? This is the mystery card. This means you get involved in this. This is going to be fun, guys. So what I heard channeled is someone is trying to call judgment on you. Whoa. Someone wants to try to reverse the roles. Yes. Someone who has targeted you, slandered you, deprivation of character, trying to interfere with your income, interfere with the people who will have anything to do with you. There's one last ditch effort. This all makes sense with the song. Thank you, Spirit. Wow, this is cool. I mean, it's not cool. It's dirty. It's dirty how they're playing, but you're so aware. So they want to come back in and really swing the narrative, to continue to feed this false narrative. Oh, what's this? The Four of Wands. They want to seek celebration, security. All right, Spirit, hold the fort for a sec. First, we're going to find out this mystery card. Okay. All right, I need your help with this. We're going to do this together. We've done everything together. Let's do this together. All right, so this card is the spare card in tarot, okay? Came with this fancy pants little deck. And whenever I see that, I say the collective gets to choose what this next card is. I split this anywhere, 3 piles. Number 1, number 2, number 3. You're going to tell me, connect your energy, take a deep breath right into the belly. Let's connect to your higher self, your guardian angels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Is your next card with regard to this person trying to call judgment on the beautiful collective, trying to continue this false narrative about you? Is it under pile 1? Is it under pile 2? Or is it under pile 3? You choose. Tap in deep. Trust your first instincts. That's how you trust your intuitive side. If it's pile 1, ooh, Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is somebody who was extremely wishy-washy in the past, in and out, I keep hearing nonconformist, which has nothing to do with what I'm trying to read here. This is a person who could have even had narcissistic tendencies, a real player, manipulator, heavy manipulation, gaslighting. Gaslighting keeps coming through. Oh, I don't like this energy. So if you chose pile 1, this is the person influencing this, okay? If you chose pile 2, we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is someone who was heavily trying to literally destiny swap. Like I said, the role reversal, they wanted everything that you worked for, everything you learned lessons through, which you can't do. This is your entitlement, the Wheel of Fortune. They wanted to stall your progress and take and take and take and harvest what was yours. All right, let's look at pile number 3. If you chose pile 3, guys. Okay, 8 of Pentacles. You are literally just ignoring this. You're not even feeding in. You're not being reactive. You're just focusing on what it is you're trying to master at this time with regard to work, what you're building, what you're creating. Okay? Your diligence, your resilience, and your steady discipline, devotion to what it is you're trying to create is what's keeping these people out of your energy. But extremely curious, I just heard. That was interesting. They're watching. Oh, chills. Don't like that, spirit. Take that off. All right. So this person might have even, with the Four of Wands, I'm hearing they might have even played the we're twin flame card, right? Yeah. Yes. This is for some of you. What else do we need to know, spirit? What is going on? What is going on? I'm hearing this has been going on for quite a long time. This person just will not let up. You've already shown and said, don't come around here no more. And they keep coming back. It's like a bad smell. You know? Oh, come on, little card. Oh my gosh. Heavy betrayal. This is someone, okay, I'm going to tell you what I'm channeling. This is someone who is connected to someone who is like a puppeteer. Someone who brags that they can manipulate which direction you go based on your reactions. But this was in the past. This was the past version of you, the one that was unhealed. So they played on your vulnerabilities. They played on the gaslit. I keep getting gaslighting. And this individual was sent in. This individual was sent in. Where's my little, I shuffled it in. To try to disrupt the flow because you were finally gaining momentum. Yes, people were starting to see that the script that they created, the narrative that they were trying to spread about you, was extremely inaccurate. They were starting to see just based on you shining your brilliant light. And the fact that you were getting out of survival mode and trying to just focus and rebuild yet again, I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. This is powerful. I can resonate, guys. I can resonate. This is for, I believe, my own collective. You've been through so much heavy betrayal. People that you considered friends, loved ones, that took your information and reported back to this other individual. Someone in your past. I'm hearing an ex-spouse. Yeah. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this? Ooh, okay, we'll take it. Whoa, don't throw the cards. This is someone who really wanted to hold you back from your passionate new beginning. So there was some interference with work. Yes. There absolutely was interference. No, you're not crazy. They've interfered with your work, either through messages coming in, opportunities. They also would play wag-a-tail. Okay? So they would keep you looking over here by sending in, like I know for me, every time, every holiday, everybody who knows me goes, every holiday, your ex sends in some big, ordeal, another form, another document, another this, another that, another, big explosion, trying to disrupt your peace. And your peace is so important to you that you've given everything up to attain it and to maintain it. This person is trying to stand in the way of other people seeing your passion. You're not going to let that happen. You don't go anymore all, survival mode when this person drops the big explosive thing, right? When something new happens, you're like, oh boy. And it's like your family and friends go, oh, it must be a holiday. Oh, look, it's Halloween. Oh, look, it's Valentine's Day. Oh, Christmas. Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh, it's your birthday. Oh, it was without fail. Like if you made a chart, you could chart this individual and oh my gosh, thank you, Spirit. You were able to see the patterns. You were able to chart it in your mind. You could see the patterns. You are someone who could see patterns, and that's what broke you out of this. This person is trying everything to create circumstances based on your reactions and known reactions, but what they're not seeing is who you are now is totally different. They cannot seem to get a grasp on where you're going, what you're doing, what's going on behind the scenes, how they can affect that, because you have like this spontaneity, which is incredible because this is really it, guys. When you are open and embracing change because you see it's for you, you could duck and weave, right? You could duck and weave. You can do things when you change up your regular routine. Know what a moving target I just saw. Spirit is heavy with the channeled messages today. I'm seeing a moving target. So yes, they've been targeting you, trying to harvest your energy, now they're afraid the truth's coming out. You're too close. You're too close, I'm hearing. Beep, 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 beep. Danger, danger. She's too close. He's too close. They're going to, they're backing you in a corner though, and you warn them. You warned them for a long time. Just let me be. I'm just trying to rebuild my life. To stay out of my energy. Don't come around here no more. And they can't help it because the level of information that you've attained on this individual and what you've experienced, and you've got receipts. You've got lots of receipts. You've got proof. You've got evidence. You were just trying to let everybody just be, right? And they didn't want to receive any accountability. Of course not, right? They're narcissistic. So they weren't going to admit to anything that they did because some of them would actually do prison time or more prison time. Yes. So they will fight this tooth and nail right to the end because they have everything to lose if the truth comes out. And they've had every opportunity to come forward and try to make things right, and they have not. Instead, they're gunning for you. I'm hearing that, thank you, Spirit. Their own ancestors and their spirit guides are saying, stop. Stop. You're just digging a hole. You are digging a hole. They just won't. It's I'm seeing like a real, something's snapped, right? They're just very disconnected. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this? Their advice is just keep pushing. Just keep being yourself. Just keep focusing on what you're working on. You know you're going to bring this to light. And these guys are so fearful. I'm feeling the energy pick up. Like they're panicked. Now they're in survival mode. So I feel like what's going on is, it's like the tables have turned. I think they're starting to see that you have always had the power and ability to create absolute havoc for them, but you chose not to. You chose peace. And I just saw, how do I put this? Like, it's like, I don't know how to put this. It's like an aspect of you that said, maybe that you learned this, you're clicking into this or something. Staying silent keeps the dishonest people dishonest. Yes, yes, yes. Telling your story, you have every right to. Telling your story will set you free because they will no longer have anything to hold over your head. Confronting the fears. Confronting the fears. They want you to stay in fear. Some of you, like myself even, have had them threatening, blackmailing, that if you come forward and tell them what I did, I've got this video of you in reactive abuse, which I don't like that term. Literally when they poke, push, and then they get your reaction and film it. Yes, I know that well too. That I spoke once to a female police officer that actually wasn't in their back pocket. And I asked about this because they said, you know, you can come forward and tell us what really happened. And you could do so anytime, even in the future if you need to. But we know something went down. And I said, yes, but they've threatened me that they will counteract with this false evidence that they've created of me, this false narrative. And she definitely reassured me that, no, we're trained professionals. We can see through that. So some of you need to hear that. Reactive abuse. Study it. It's a real thing. Spirit, this is wild. I haven't even been able to use the cards here, the channeling. What do we need to know? For the collective watching, the best guidance moving forward. Best guidance moving forward. They're telling me to share. So I will. The world can be a very correct place because it was run by the people that operated in shadows. They're trying to protect what they've built, harvesting people's energy, right? Like really abusing and misusing their power and authority. Thank you, Spirit, for that. That's good clarity. So when you went for help with police officers, when you went for help with lawyers, when you went for help, the justice system, everything was like, It's like, are you working for my predator? Because that's what it felt like. Yes. I can't tell you how many times I went through the loop of, oh, you can't afford a lawyer because you've already drained all your supplies on that crooked one. Don't worry, you can go with, what was it called? Oh, it's like all these resources where you can get free legal assistance. And I got sent back and forth and back and forth. And they say, oh, sorry, we can't help you with that. Oh, sorry, we can't help you with that. So, and it's like a giant loop. You're meant to change this. You're meant to bring forward your story. There are so many people doing it now to bring attention to this so that it can't hide in the shadows anymore. The way that you were misdirected, the way that you were used and abused and your finances depleted and all of your resources, and where the predator is the one who plays the victim and continually harvests and thrives in their life as a result, while the person that they targeted, the victim, and I don't like that word either, the survivor of their abuse, continues to fight just to stay alive. Yeah, things are changing. What have we got here? King of Cups. This is someone who was extremely emotionally abusive, but that wasn't the only way. But emotional abuse and the gaslight. This was one of their main weapons on your precious heart because you're so loving. They really played on your love, your desire for peace, your desire to treat others better than you've ever been treated because that's what you desired so much. They stood in the way of your work. There's that, here's the Eight of Pentacles coming forward in reverse. They interfered with your finances, financial abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse. Some of you, sexual abuse. All of the abuses, physical abuse. Okay, there is so much abuse, and this world was built by the people, and if you know, you know, that feed off this, create fear, destabilizing their targets to keep things going, to keep things hidden so that it not be exposed. And I got to tell you, and if you don't know yet, I'm going to say it. It is bigger than you. It is bigger than me. It is bigger than everybody who's experienced this. It is far bigger, and it is all coming to light. What have we got? This person has absolutely no remorse. We're talking about somebody who's a little psychotic, okay? They really feel no remorse because they lived this way for so long. This is how they were taught. This is how you function. The strong survive. Step on the heads of those who are weak. It's not weakness. It's authentic, pure, loving, kind. So those who didn't do the healing, those who operate out of shadows and didn't heal their shadows and embrace their shadows in the use of using that connection, that ability, instead they would manipulate instead of helping others. Yes. Wow. It's literally like shadow versus light. This is far bigger than just us. And I think you're starting to break out of this and see the bigger picture. It was a game you never wanted to play, but you were cordially forced into. Your ability to see the patterns is what sets you apart. Oh, goosebumps. Thank you, Spirit. Your ancestors are very strong coming out right now. Woo! Not just safety in numbers, but going from defense to offense is what I'm seeing. Like I'm seeing, I'll tell you what I'm seeing in my third eye, okay? Is groups of ancestors. I've got goosebumps. And they're just expanding. And instead of sheltering you, they're pushing you to the forefront. Like, be brave. Fear is an illusion that these individuals have used, tampered with. Free will. These people have tried to keep you locked in a mindset that you will be the victim and this is all you'll ever have and you're always fighting for what? Just peace. But you've already attained peace by acknowledging that this is happening. I won't be gaslit to believe that it's only me and the problem must be mine. And no, you've come so far. Oh my gosh, I see a ring of white light around you from all of this protection. There is so much protection around you. I think you maybe are starting to, instead of view the things that happened as, oh, woe was me, I think you're starting to see it as, What was I protected from? If it was that rough, what was I protected from? Because you were dealing with some very unstable, dark energies, attachments to these individuals. Oh, I just heard sleeping with the devil. Yeah, you know, and we're going to let that go. All right, Spirit, what else do we need to know before I close this out? What else do I need to know for the collective? What can we share? What will bring peace to their hearts, please? We know what we know, and we're ready to move forward. Don't come around here no more. What is it? One more? Okay, one. You can feel this. If this is for you, you can feel this at your core. I think also, what I'm seeing, don't interrupt me. Do not interrupt me. Archangel Michael, take that off, please. I think you're starting to see just the level and the connectivity of how many people that you deemed close to you were doing this. These entities, these darknesses that come in with people who come into people who are operating in an extreme low vibration, a lot of attachments, a lot of addictions. They were hopping person to person. Yes, they would infiltrate, I kept hearing. Wow. You would trust these people to be in your home alone without you, It's all good. And they would find information and report it back to this ringleader who's I'm just getting so full of themselves. Wow. Okay, what have we got here? That was a lot, Spirit. They want me to keep going, so if this goes long, save it, watch it later if you don't have time, because it's all coming out. Okay. Let me look at these guys. Oh. All right. So the first one, people coming together. I'm getting, at first I had another message, but Spirit corrected me. I'm getting that what's happening is the more you speak your truth, online, whatever, okay, socially, the right people, and you will see this pattern as well. And as a reader, I found this pattern. People who experienced the same kind of betrayal and the same darkness, they were all resonating with me. They were all coming to me. You're being guided to really witness how very much not alone you are. Your soul family are all starting to align with you. Oh, wow, this is powerful. Yes, you will continue to keep open with your passions and not allow these people to disrupt. Every time you get working on that one thing, right, that you're called to work on, the thing that excites you, boom, they set something else off. It's like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. And there's a messenger. This is a messenger card. I also want to pull one more. What is this messenger? Oh, goodness. Take it off, Spirit. Oh my gosh, they're going after my throat. There's someone coming in who is going to really align you with creating this empire. There's something you are meant for that's so huge. Why do you think you were so targeted by so many? Huh? Huh? Yeah, you're pretty incredible. My phone's ringing right now in the other room. It can ring. So these groups of individuals were celebrating way too early. We got this person. Look, they'll never come up from this, but you're not divulging all your information. So they're, like I said, they can't keep track. You're a moving target. They think you're sunk, you're down, you're done. You're not. You're just quietly working on your craft, doing what you're called to do. Queen of Swords, you've got such strong discernment. You can see there are people, like I said, that are returning. It's like this Mercury retrograde, right? They're coming back. One last ditch effort. Find out information. Hey, I heard this about you. Where are you at? They're like zombies because they're going through this programming. This entity jumps in and uses their vessel to come in and find out more. It's like, nah. Talk to the sword. I see you. I feel you. And I will speak to you. I will not say, oh, I don't know how to say no to this person. Better let them in for a tea. Heck no, not after what you've been through. You have the strong discernment and the ability to have healthy boundaries and say, I'm just keeping to myself at this time. Have a nice day. Yes. I was going to put that on repeat and just keep playing it for all the people that came back trying. What do we got here? Oh, 7 of cups. Thank you, Spirit. Patience, little one. Whatever that is. Patience, little one. All right. 7 of cups in reverse. You could see beyond all the illusions. Like I said, you were put through the ringer because that training, you can see through every fake word, action, disruption. You could see what it all is now. Yeah, you can see. And this is so empowering. You got to understand, you're sitting up on this throne. You are up high, okay? It's like, thank you, I already learned, now be gone. Be gone, all right? Everything is going to be coming back into balance. You have been juggling so much on your own. Like I said, okay? It's like me, trying to do it all by yourself. And every time you try to reach out for help, people drop the ball. Even the legal system, even those who, take care of abused women, men, all of it. It's just like it's falling apart, it's crumbling. You just get somewhere and then they suck all the money. You could see, and you finally sat back and said, my beautiful angels, my ancestors, Archangel Michael, please take this off me and show me clearly, without a shadow of a doubt, what I need to do next. Show me the steps. And for some of you, you had to pull very far away from people that were family, friends, jobs. You could see the connection. And you did it. You listened. Even though everybody else around you was like, aren't you afraid? Wow, you gave up that job. Aren't you? Oh, gosh, look at you. What, are you better than us? You're pulling away. You didn't care. Peace was everything to you. 5:11 on the clock, guys. That is big change and having confidence in your creativity and moving forward and brand new beginnings, and to change the dynamics that you allowed your life to be soaked in. Okay? You are no longer going to allow the energy of others to affect your peace. And you are so wise because you did all of that. And some of you, most of you, went into hermit, right? I'm just going to pull myself into my own little space. I'm not hurting anybody. Everybody get the heck off my front porch. Don't knock. I'm gone. I'm out for a bit. It's all about me time. I'm going to go in and see what aspects can I control that are feeding the ability for these people to influence my life. Okay, I no longer worry about how others view me. I'm just going to speak authentically, be authentically, and I'm going to parent my own inner child. I'm going to be that sanctuary. I'm going to keep you safe, little one. It's okay for you to be creative and come out and play now, because when these people are throwing eggs at our window, when these people are gang stalking, when these low people in high places that have influence with these systems that are feeding those who operate in low vibration, when this is all going on, I am safe. I trust I am protected. And I will just listen for the next available sign of what I need to do next. And I'm okay with change. And I'm okay with not knowing what tomorrow brings, because I know that I'm protected. I'm telling you guys, I was dancing with the devil and all their little puppets for many years. And I am here speaking my truth to you, reassuring you, angels channeled through me, that once you heal these things, once you no longer care or hold any power to what others view you as, say you are, you have all the power in the world, because it's just between you and your angels, you and your divine team, you and your ancestors. And when you relinquish trying to control the outcome based on fear and insecure and everything, you're given the power to your spirit team to carry you to where you need to be. And it's like a surprise every day, and you just never know, right? But who knows best than your higher self and your divine spiritual team? They can see everything. They see who's talking behind your back. They see who's setting you up to fail. They see who's setting you up for fraud. They see who's setting you up to react. They see what's gone on every direction. I think I trust in them. And therefore, you trust in yourself, because you are a direct channel. No one else hears those conversations. You got a beautiful table in front of you, and you and your divine team sit there and you go, okay, so they did another thing. Here's the thing. How do we handle this one? Man, they're warriors. They are light warriors. They are here with you. And to trust in that, to trust that they see what goes on behind the scenes and to the level and extreme of the corruption, coercion, abuse, smear campaigns, interference. They can see everything. They can see what's to come. They are sitting, listening. Something's about to come forward. Okay, finally, fast forward. Yes, fast forward. Messages, opportunities. These were blocked for a long time. What is this? Oh my gosh, the King of Swords. You've got somebody who's been studying you. Somebody who's done the healing. Someone who can also see the truth and speaks the truth. Someone who's highly intellectual. I feel like this individual is going to come forward and help somehow with messages, passionate messages, getting you moving again. Like that Wheel of Fortune that they were trying to stick something in so it wouldn't turn in your favor. This individual, Queen of Swords and King of Swords. This individual has some kind of a spiritual connection with you. It's already happened. You guys have already met in the spirit world. Yes, you will recognize each other because you're so much alike. Oh my gosh, chills. You have been through what this person has been through. Very similar. You're going to help each other to bring strategically the information forward that needs to come forward. Can't make this up. This could potentially be somebody who is a divine pairing to you for single ones out there, or those who are starting to see that maybe you have to leave the individual that you're coupled with at this time as the truth comes forward. Yeah, the people who breadcrumbed kept you waiting so that you would not connect with this individual. Don't ever kid yourself. Yes, you've had interference, people trying to keep this connection in you from coming together. Can you imagine the power of you in another? Combining energies, true seers, true speakers, the level of divinity that runs through you, the level of deeper understanding and strategizing. Whoo! Yeah, you could see why they went to great lengths to try to keep that from happening, to keep you from feeling free and your inner child feeling this freedom. Freedom is not giving a rat's derriere what the people outside think of you. That's where it begins. Freedom is trusting your instincts and no longer ignoring the red flags. Freedom is being so authentic that you don't have to look over your shoulder because you know you've done everything to the best of your ability that is in everybody's highest good, including your own. Freedom is choosing yourself, finally pouring all of that love and energy into yourself, into your inner child. And freedom is allowing yourself to be expressive in the most purest way. Freedom is not allowing people to darken your heart or to close you off to the beautiful love experiences that you know you can share and receive. I feel like the people that have been targeting you are going through their own feeling left out in the cold because some of them are starting to see just who you are. And they didn't do the research. They just saw you as some poor soul that's naive. I mean, if it's anything like what I've witnessed, I used to find notes on how to talk to specific targets, what their vulnerabilities were. It was creepy, guys. It was creepy. It really snapped me into reality. But these people are feeling left in the cold because their supplies are dwindling. The truth about what they've done is starting to come to light. And they cannot hide. The accountability is going to happen. There is no way around it. And some of these people, thank you, Spirit, are going to come forward and want peace with you. Oh, remember, you're a love light being and everything is forgivable. And gosh, I'm really sorry. And let's just sweep this under the rug. The truth is, when you do all this healing and you go through the light and love, and because it's who you've always been, you've got a very pure heart. You also won't be a doormat. And some of you will be pressing charges. Some of you will be calling them out publicly like they tried to do with you, with false narratives. Some of you will. And that is not something you need to feel guilty for. You did not choose to be the villain in this story. They did. And they didn't mind while they were trying to destroy your income, trying to destroy your stability, trying to destroy and smear your name. There are a lot of reasons. There was fraud involved with some of this. I'm hearing coercion, a lot done in the background. Angels saw everything. I just heard, wow. Yeah, King of Wands. This is the main ringleader. This is someone who cares very much how people view them. In fact, that is their Achilles heel. Haven't heard that in a while. Thank you, Spirit. Because they care so much about how people view them, they are not strong enough, mentally, emotionally, at all, to handle what they tried to dish out to you to come back. People seeing right through them. The truth, the truth, the truth. This is a real player. This is someone who's heavy, highly manipulative. Okay? Someone who plays on their charisma. Probably kept themselves in some high standard in society at some level. It's like, I would never do that. Everybody knows I'm such a good person. Wow. Okay. Oh, goodness. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They went after your self-worth. They went after your stability, your security. And they started to see just how able you are to manifest. You are like a magnet to your manifestations, and you always manifested the best for everybody else. Everything that you were, everywhere you were. It lit things up. Projects went incredibly, right? And they expanded and expanded. They could see your connection, and what a perfect energy to tap into. So they kept you small, feeling low, like, oh, they couldn't have done it without me. Look what I made them. Well, to the extent that they made you, and people are starting to see this, was the fact that the abuse went so deep that it actually catapulted you into this deep self-healing on every level when you went into this isolation and you said no more. Yes, to that extent, they helped you to make yourself. They helped you to finally see the light and heal these aspects. Whoops! They took it too far. That's what I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, Nine of Cups in reverse, okay? You are everybody's wish fulfillment, let's face it. And why do you think they were constantly trying to, oh, look at this, trying to change the way people viewed you? Things were not as they seemed. You were so oblivious because your pure heart could not even fathom somebody doing this. So you were the perfect target. But you were also used by the divine to be a perfect example of what happens when this many people, this level of deception in this world, this level of no one helping you at all. You're doing it alone. You're taking on these teams of very dark, evil individuals. You're taking them on and you're still putting the fires out that they're throwing in front of you. Plus, you're still making headway. Plus, you went in and did that healing. Hello. Things were not as they seemed. Your angels saw it, and they needed you to change your perspective, and you did. You are so brilliant. You started to see the truth. Your heart may not operate like that, but not everybody is like that. And that's when you, I believe, started to see it doesn't matter how people view me. They are going to gossip anyways. They're going to come at me anyways if they're going to. I need to just take care of my peace. Protect myself, my own energy, and I have the right and the control to say who is allowed to be a part of what I am creating, what I do with my energy, where I devote my energy, where my attention goes, and how I respond instead of react. You busted through all these cycles. Oh my gosh, this is so powerful. I feel like you are meant to take this information and teach it widely with others. You have discovered, take that off me, Spirit, oh my gosh, the key to freedom, like the world has never seen. I'm saying freedom of taking these matrix jobs where you're constantly pouring into others and never getting ahead. The freedom of raising your own children the way you want to, by your own virtues, by your own core values, and not feeling compelled to leave them with some strangers and a group of kids crying and being programmed, and while you go off and work these matrix jobs, by believing that you need a man or a woman as a spouse to carry you in this world. Heck no. We are all given the ability to do this independently. And until we become whole, and you're going to show people this, and until we start advocating for ourselves with healthy boundaries and healing these inner triggers so that we cannot be maneuvered in certain areas or puppeted, like a puppeteer having us by the strings, right? You're not reactive anymore. Until we believe and see that and understand that and the big picture and the patterns, and you are busting through. You are busting through. Oh, Spirit, I think I need an Osho Zen. Yes. Until you learn to choose yourself, you will never truly find that person who is meant to walk alongside you. Because it's not about seeking. It's about unbecoming everything that you were programmed to believe you were. And once you do, you are radiant. Oh, the energy off these cards. The energy in this room. Oh my gosh, the energy in this room. Spirit, please, I'd like an Osho Zen. Something for the collective. You no longer allow guilt to even, you do not look back there with guilt anymore. You see what it is. You don't even look back there with resentment. You're just so done looking back because there's no power in the past. All that it brings is guilt. Oh gosh, that person's sad. They stuck 10 swords in my back, but now they're all sad. Oh, I should have taken that one more. No. You are free. You no longer do this. You no longer look back. When they have their little, oh, look over here, wag a tail. Oh gosh, look at this. You don't even, you're like, oh, angels, show me what I'm supposed to deal with this. They're children. But you are seeing through the eyes of your inner child. You are finally in a space in life where you are in control of how you respond or act or speak. So it is safe. You've created this beautiful playground for your inner child to finally come out. How long ago did you stuff that inner child in there? Oh, I got goosebumps. And said, it's not safe to come out yet. It's not safe to come out yet. You cannot be this pure soul. It is too dark in this world. This person's coming at us. This thing's happening. Just stay in there. You finally created the playground with the most incredible fence around that keeps all of them out, where your inner child could come out and finally start looking again through the eyes of innocence and saying, what do I want to do in my playground? It's safe, little one. You can come out now. You can play because I will parent you like you've always needed. I will not tolerate people in our safe zone that have ill intent. I will not allow people to speak ill of us in our presence. You play, you be loud, you get messy and make mistakes, because the more mistakes we make, the more we know what we really want to do, and it'll just keep evolving. And finally, for the first time in your life, you are not allowing anybody to take that power from you. You have given it back to yourself, the true parent of your inner child, and what you are about to create and bring into this world is going to be phenomenal. Magical. There aren't words. I just got massive goosebumps again. Like I'm seeing starbursts, like, woo! And people are going to see that your story, just as you've discovered, was not about being the victim. It was not about being a slave to the system. It was about the resilience and deeper wisdom and understanding it took for you to get to where you are. It was all a stepping stone. And those who have caused grief, loss, abuse in your life, they will be held accountable. But we don't need to play God. We won't fall for the go get a lawyer and give all your money away to try to defend yourself and the lawyer's in their back pocket. And you will not fall for that. You will always advocate for yourself. You will always find a way. And the way will always be made very clear to you the more that you trust that the divine team that can see all will give you intuitively, through synchronicities, through everything, exactly what you need. Because by staying in that higher vibration, those people who operate in the lower vibration cannot touch you. And they are freaking out right now. They are freaking out because everything is coming to light just by you merely being you. They cannot stop the light that was meant to touch the world. And that is you. And I am so proud of you. I know what you've been through. So allow your inner child to come out and play. Have full trust that you've got their back. Finally, someone who can be trusted. You. Trust in yourself. This is so powerful. Spirit, please. Intuitive whispers. This has gone really long, but I feel like this was so important. And if I can be the vessel that gets these messages to you, I'm on board with it. I'm on board with it. Spirit, some guidance from the angels. Guidance from the angels, please, Spirit, for the collective. Oh my gosh. You are being so celebrated in the spirit world. You have no idea. It has gotten so dark. I'm hearing you've gone through so much, and just when you thought you hit rock bottom, sometimes they just keep slamming you, hoping you wouldn't get up, because the only control they ever had was what you did as a reaction, and you would never give up on yourself. It was hard, but you proved yourself. I've got goosebumps on goosebumps. I'm telling you, you are so celebrated and so deeply loved and revered in the spirit world. Where are my glasses? They disappeared. We're going to have to just dig in. 6. Number 6. You are meant to bring this vision into the world. You're going to bring justice and peace and freedom to those through this vision. All of you have something different. You were all given this beautiful gift, some way to fix a broken system, fix the programming, bring this information forward, what you've experienced and how to get through it. This is so huge. I'm seeing children, like inner children. You're healing so many inner children with what you're bringing forward. Tap into your sacral power, which again, a lot of you have really, when you went into Hermit, you kept people from tapping into the sacral energy. You kept very celibate, because you understand now this is your creative energy, and those are the people that would play on your need to be accepted. You will not fall for this anymore. You will not allow other people in your energy or tapping into that source. If you know, you know. Okay? It's very sacred. This is for you. This is energy for you to create with. And only those who match who you are and the healing you've done will ever be allowed in that energy. And you've got strong discernment, like I said. Let's see if I can read this without glasses. Small print. Tap into your sacral power. It's time to get powerful. Your sacral energy center is calling to be activated so it can support you in this next part of your journey. This is your sexual energy. It lies deep in the lower belly, below your belly button, and is often forgotten about or confused. This energy is not simply related to sex, sexuality, or attracting a partner. It is your creation energy, and that can be used internally as fuel and power. If used correctly, it will become your greatest support. It is time to explore the sacral center so that you can use the full power of your intuition. If you have been feeling low in energy recently, it is because you have disconnected from this force that lies within you. How to tap into your sacral power. Now, if you don't have time, save this. Watch it again. Read it again. This is how you do it, guys. Find a quiet space and play your favorite music. Place your hands on your lower belly and close to your eyes. Stand with your feet up wide apart so you feel strong throughout your body. Breathe down into the lower belly, expanding into your hands as you inhale and softening your exhale. When you feel comfortable, begin to move from your hips. Move in a way that feels intuitive to your body. It doesn't matter what it looks like. This is you slowly tapping into this internal power and trusting it. Be brave and move like no one is watching. The color in this energy center is orange. As you continue to breathe and move from the hips, visualize this color moving through your body. Feel the activation of your sacral energy. Notice that your body feels more connected and powerful. This is your sacral power. When you are creative, you are tapping into this sacral power, this energy from source. You are a beautiful being, an electrical being of light. And you specifically, if you're seeing this reading, have an abundance of this creative energy. But you've noticed that people have left you feeling drained at times, right? Protect this energy because this is your gift. This is how you create everything from nothing. And a lot of people sense this. They try to get into your bed to build a connection to this. They try to use different control dramas to drain your energy. You are not a battery. You are a beautiful spiritual expression from the universe. You are meant to co-create with the universe. And this is a prime example of how you tap into this and get creative. Because the more creative you are, the more you are transmuting and alchemizing anything that has been thrown at you, done to you, or brought your energy down. You are transmuting and creating, alchemizing, creating something positive from a negative. Something negative's thrown, you create the positive. You're a beautiful soul. I'm going to leave it at this because I have no idea how long this is. It feels like this has gone on for a long time, and you are worth every bit of it. And do not ever feel like you're alone in this. There are so many of us, and we're all finding each other. And this is by divine plan. I love you so much. I want you to take care of yourself, keep shining, and do not let anybody interfere with what you are here to do, which is so powerful. And you are a beautiful earth angel, and I feel blessed to be able to give these messages to you. Take care and keep shining. I just love you so much. So much support is surrounded around you. You need to know your angels are protecting you, and your ancestors are also protecting you. You're not alone. Trust your instincts.